The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
To something quite big today, and that's something most people wouldn't really lie about that, and that's a real painful place to be. So I hope you can get some help.
I've admitted something that I've needed to admit for a long time.
Yeah.
Genuinely, and I've been wanting to admit it for a long time. I just haven't been ready because that is painful.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to have to go because I'm getting
No, it's okay. Don't worry. It's all right. You've done the right thing.
All this hate is actually not good for me anymore.
Kirsten, you can turn this around, just stuff like today. You can turn it around. You've got this, honestly.
I just don't want to be seen on these sort of lives, and I'm not meaning for Carly, I'm not meaning for Secret Haven, I am actually meaning on the hate accounts in general, because that is not fair to do to someone either.
We don't condone any of that, and even in the comments, we don't condone any of that. Some of the accounts that have popped up, we say that it's vile, and we don't agree with it at all. And
we don't communicate with some other people who are like that. We don't associate with people who are like that.
Yeah, I know.
We honestly,
at the end of the day, you are still a human being.
Yeah.
We honestly want you to live your best life.
Please, guys, don't send me gifts. You're going to make me cry more, honestly. Please don't. I don't expect it, honestly.
We want you to get better, no matter what that means. We want you to have a better life than this, honestly.
Honestly, I want a quality of life. That means physically, that means mentally, that means everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying about half of this stuff, like most of this stuff, but like genuinely, like that thing that was kind of holding over me. So I wanted to come here and say it today because that was eating me up alive inside. And I genuinely mean that because I know how much it's affected other people that are going through it.
And that's a big step. And like I said before, it's respect for admitting to that. Some people would just be like, "Oh, well, I've said it."
Sorry. I just want to say, and I'm going to leave after this, but I just want to say, literally, I give respect to all of you, literally living through everyday struggles, whatever they are. And I'm not saying this for gift, please forgive me, honestly, but I give respect to you, Carly, and to everyone else, that is living with struggles, and whether they are physical, mental, whatever, because it's fucking hard. Sorry, excuse my French.
No, you can swear on this live.
We're like Dockers, it's fine.
And honestly, I am sorry for lying about that, and I'm sorry for the people going through it, because obviously we had my sister and she was poorly, and you know that story. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now because
But there are people who are here for you, and we're not about hate. We just want to get you help, and we want you to have the best quality of life possible. We're not mean people. We don't do this for clout, for money, for views, to hate, nothing like that. We just see that
honestly, I swear it, honestly, apart from my physical health now, I have help with everything else. It's being sorted, and mental health don't need to be involved. I'll honestly say that. I do have some issues, but I'm not going to go into that, obviously it's your life regardless, but actually, it's more about opening up to people about what is going on physically and how it's affecting me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that kind of eats away at other stuff, and trauma stuff as well. But regardless, I will just say I'm not a nasty person. Please don't think I am. And I really genuinely did not mean to say that. And if I've been horrible to anyone, in the comments or whatever, I genuinely am sorry. And I mean that from my heart. I don't want to be, I don't want to be nasty to anyone, and I'm not trying to pick people apart. I'm trying to change that when I do it. And, I know I've done it occasionally in the past, and actually I really regret doing it. I can't change the past, but I can change the future. And that's kind of the words I'm living by right now,
Exactly, it's just a learning kit.
Sorry, can I just say that people, going forward, people will respect you for starting as you mean to go on. And I've sat here for weeks, months now, just praying that you'd come clean about certain things. And I'm actually quite proud of you for coming in here.
Yeah, same.
And just answering a few of our questions, because it's been eating me up and it's been eating a lot of people, and I don't agree with these people being horrible. I just wanted you to understand that people are really concerned about you. You know, I made my page because I wanted someone just to eventually listen, that people really wanted you to just I'm gonna mute because I don't really know how to say it.
People want to help. That's what it is. People want to help, and like Chronically Peachy said, proud of you for saying the thing. It's a big thing, and I hope it's made you feel a bit better that the weight's kind of lifted a bit, and you're still young. There's still so much. Your life's kind of just began. Some people might say, "Oh, 25, that's not young," but
I feel about 90, but yeah.
Don't we all?
And you know what, Kirsten? We've said so many times how smart you are. You are so clever. The way you learn all these medical facts, like you know all sorts. There's a future out there for you.
Oh, bless you, thank you.
Kirsty,
I've got one question. And I know you've apologised, and I do accept your apology, 100% I do, and I said that to you in the messages. But can I ask why you said it? Because when you accused me of Munchausen's by proxy, because
I know you said it went on for months. Sorry.
With what I've been through with Carly, that hurt. That it really did, because I have nearly lost her so many times, and with what Carly's been through, and for someone to accuse me of that, it did hurt. I'm not going to lie to you, it did.
I will be honest, I was really hurt by what was going on from you, and it was a retaliation, and it was something that was holding me hostage inside, because someone that was actively saying all these things against me, but that wasn't right to say. I'm not condoning that was right to say at all. I'm not. And like I say, I apologise, and I mean that from my heart. But it was holding me hostage inside. Also the stuff you were saying and retaliating, and things that had gone on with mum and dad getting messages as well. It wasn't just you; it was the things that were coming from the lives too. Do you get what I mean? Other people then sending messages.
With the thing where I messaged your dad when you commented on my videos, and that was the first interaction I ever had with your dad.
I'm not saying you messaging.
I was going to say, and your dad rang me. He said that he'd give me a call, and he did, and we had a conversation. And that was that. I never said anything bad about you to your dad. I was just
it wasn't you. It was what had come from certain lives and with people involved, and comments from other people that had then come and hit me, and because essentially them lives had you in it or you at it. Do you get what I mean?
I just got the blunt end of it all, basically.
I'm sorry, yeah. That's honest,
I think if you both agree, that can be drawn a line under now.
Because that's I've always wanted to know why.
It's like clarification, you're both getting answers bit early.
Yeah, because I always wanted to know why, because it was pretty obvious just looking at Carly's videos that none of it.
I didn't even look through her videos, I'll be honest.
Honestly, don't get upset over it. It's done now, it's said, and you've apologised, and I accept that. And I'll call truce now. I won't say anything else.
Thank you.
I can't speak for other people, but nothing else will be coming from me.
And just so you know, we've never told anyone to contact you. We don't even give username out. We don't send anyone your way. We say, we don't want anyone saying nasty things, don't want any hate comment. And to be fair, most of our lives recently has just been gingerbread men dancing. We've been having gingerbread stories going on.
I've like scrolled past when I've gone online and I've just seen them. It actually makes me chuckle. It's quite.
We
sweet,
are ridiculous people.
Yeah, it's very strange in the head, some of us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being mean, guys, I'm just saying.
We're not on a hate mission. We actually, all we've wanted is to do this. And you've done so well. And, you know,
And
just keep going.
A lot of people are gonna have a difference of opinion now that you've come up and you've said all this. And I know, like, your dad and yourself have been in other lives, and you know, some of them are just shouting over each other and just on the attack. And we've always said that if it ever came up that you or your dad came in their lives, that's not what we do. We'd give you the space to talk as well, because this isn't a place where it's a one-sided opinion. Everyone's
I really appreciate
allowed.
and respect that.
And if
But all
there's
we want
anything
is-
else that you want to share, if there's other things that you feel are tying you up about things that you've not exactly explained well or something, we're always here to be a sounding board for that, you know. If
you ever need
anything
to talk about anything, I'd give you my personal profile. I'll give you, you know, if you needed to get anything off your chat, even just to talk about anything like what you've opened up about today, you know. There's no, not that there's no hard feelings, because there wasn't anyway, but there's like, if you needed someone there to talk about that with no judgment, just a place for you to talk, scream. I always say, if anyone needs to shout at someone, message me. You can shout at me, I don't care. That option is there, because you've took a big step, a massive step.
Thank you.
And things will go up and up, get better and better, and you know, yeah, you should be proud of yourself for opening up like that, because it is hard to do. And I'll admit, I've never seen you this like vulnerable in this way before, and I've watched for quite a while, and I can tell it's sincere as well.
I'm gonna have to go.
All right, love. You'll probably feel like you need to sleep for a week now.
Well, honestly, for instance, if you do need to talk, like I say, I'll call truce now. I'm not, nothing's going to come from me. And I know you've blocked me, but if you do ever need to talk, I'm there. Because I know what all this feels like. Like you say, I go through it every day with Carly. I know exactly. I don't know how it feels like myself, because I don't go through it, but I know what it feels like caring for someone with it, and watching how they suffer. So again, I'll always, my inbox is open if you do want a message for anything. And like I say, I call truce now, nothing else will be said from me.
We all
Yeah,
hold space for you, honestly.
Yeah, we don't hate you. Just so you know, we don't hate you.
Not in the slightest.
Thank you.
I was angry, but I don't hate. I was angry though. I can't say I wasn't.
I
because I
understand
was.
that. I'm gonna pop
But
off now, guys. I need to go.
Okie dokie, all have a
I
nice
think we've all been
evening.
angry in our own
Have a good
way.
evening, everyone.
Bye.
see you later.
Well done.
Good. I just want